This morning on The Dish, a chef known for making the most of produce at its peak. Joshua McFadden grew up in Wisconsin and fell in love with food, farming, and the seasons. After culinary school and jobs at top restaurants nationwide, he spent an influential 2 years on a farm in Maine.
There, he learned how to bring out the best in fresh produce, something he does at Portland, Oregon's Ava Jeans and Tusk, and what he teaches in his first cookbook, 6 Seasons, A New Way with Vegetables, which just last night won the James Beard Award for Best Vegetable Focused Cookbook.
Congrats.
Chef Joshua McFadden, good morning. Welcome to The Dish.
Thank you
Bring
so
out
much.
the bling.
Show
You
it
brought
off,
it.
show it off.
It's amazing. I can't even believe
my God,
it.
look at that.
That is
blows
really
my mind.
impressive. How did it feel to win that?
I'm still feeling it. The whole thing is kind of blowing my mind.
All right, tell us what's on this really spectacular table.
Closest to you, lamb meatballs with a little tangy, kind of like a flatbread, which is really fun to make, kind of like little pitas, little beet avocado salad, kind of a classic updated pasta that has snap peas in it, a little couscous salad that has apricots and peas that goes great with the lamb meatballs. Simple chili roasted and honey radishes, and then this you would think is
Yummy
pumpkin,
pie.
but it's actually a carrot pie,
Wow.
which is very
Really?
cool. Yeah,
It's beautiful. And this is homemade rhubarb water?
it is. Yes.
Rhubarb, no,
Cheers.
no alcohol.
No,
All
not in
righty,
there.
all righty.
Just
That's
his.
a new thing for you.
There's only
Oh, I got a little something in there. They snuck something in there for me.
So you were from Racine, Wisconsin.
True story.
And you went to school in culinary school? Oh no, film school,
Film school in
NYC.
Chicago,
How did your love of food develop?
That's a great question. I don't know. I just I fell in love with restaurants, and then I just kind of realized that I had always loved food. And
Were you thinking you were going to be a filmmaker in the beginning?
I was, and then too many professors were like, "What are you concentrating on? What are you concentrating on?" And I'm like, "I kind of concentrate on it all." And being in restaurants, I fell in love with the story and everything that was going on, and deeply fell in love with food, and then just kind of took it really far. And here we are.
Yeah, really far. And you really kind of pushed the envelope because 6 Seasons does what I think few chefs have done in terms of really focusing on vegetables. Why?
They're delicious. I don't know. It's just it's such a fun, from the colors to the textures to the seasons. You know,
6 seasons.
6. We added 2 more. It just, I don't know. It made sense to me. Seasonal eating and that idea is just so fun to be able to have snap peas for the first time probably this year, right? You know, and stuff like that. And it's such a reward. It's like a celebration. It's just natural.
It encourages farm to table too.
Absolutely.
We talked about this a little before, but you spent a couple of years on a farm in Maine, which turned out to be incredibly influential for you. How?
It completely changed my life. Well, I'd moved from here, actually. I was working, the last restaurant I was at Blue Hill. And as we all know, the restaurant industry is very hard and lots of work. And it was very humbling to see that farming is more work. And it was also just being outside and learning and seeing a seed go and do all the things and then harvest that and cook that. It was a really humbling experience.
It changed you in terms of your approach to food, but also personally in a way?
Personally in a way, because I was able to slow down and reflect. I'd been working professionally in kitchens for 10 plus years, and then at that point I was just like on this beautiful farm and swimming in a pond and harvesting food, and I slowed down and figured out what was important.
Restaurant work is nonstop, especially if you own a restaurant.
Always,
Yeah.
Well, we have to ask you, if you had your choice of sharing this fabulous meal with anyone in the world, past or present, living or dead, who would that person be? And tell us, I guess, write it, sign the dish for us.
I will. My name, Rick Rubin, actually.
Oh, I love that choice.
What?
Yeah, that's who I would do that.
Why?
Yeah. I'm obsessed with music, and who are you gonna hear better stories from?
Yeah, no,
Right?
he's worked
I mean,
with everybody.
honestly.
You're an Anthony Mason man.
Yeah, I love that's a great choice. I'd want to be at that dinner.
Right?
Yeah,
For sure.
fabulous.
Well, you know what, Chef Joshua McFadden, we thank you for being here. We thank
you
you
so
for
much.
this amazing food. And for more on Chef McFadden and The Dish, head to our website at cbsthismorning.com.